Okay, for this video, now, if they have the same denominator, then you can basically do the addition like this. Okay, and for this one, if they have the same denominator, you can do it in this way. So you have 6 over 3y, and then you can cancel them with cancellation like this. So you have 2 over y. For this one, because they have the same denominator, then you can just simplify the term, and then you will have 10 over 2 plus m. Here, some students, they usually make the mistake like this. They think that they can simplify the term like this, and then give 5 over 1 plus m. This is not correct, okay? This is not correct. Because you cannot factorize them like this or cancel them like this. And for this one, because they have the same denominator, so you can just add them together. And you know that these two, they're actually the same, so you can cancel them by the same factor, which gives you the final answer to be 1. For this one as well, so you can combine them directly, so you have 4 minus p plus 3p, and this one gives you 4 plus 2p. And this time you can see that you can actually factorize the numerator, so you have 2 plus p here, and then 2 times 2 plus p, so you can cancel down, and then which give you 2. Okay, but this one, just like factorization, you should know it will be you reverse the order, so you have this one, and then you can group them together, and that's it here. So for this one, you can see that the denominator basically is different, but you can change it easily by changing the sign, okay, into this. Okay, you can see it here, this become plus, here is negative, and then you can combine them together. So once you combine them together, what you have will look like this. Okay, and then you can basically factorize it, which give you 4 at the end. And then for this one, you can see it will be you'd have to make it larger, okay, so that you can have the same denominator, which give you 3 over 4a. And then for this one, the denominator is different, so you have to make it become the same so that you can combine them together. So this one you will have 16 plus 5 over 6k, and that will be 21 over 6k, and basically you can simplify it with 3, so you have this at the end, 7 over 2k. Okay, for next question, you just have to make sure that they have the same denominator, so you have to multiply it for the suitable factor so that you can do it like this. So at the end, you have 2 over 15a. And then for this one, you can see that this time you have to multiply by 5 so that you have the same denominator. Okay, after they have the same denominator, then you have this with you. Okay, and for this one, you just have to multiply by the suitable factor so that they can combine together. Okay, once you put them together, you have this one with you, and you can see these two terms actually they are the same, so you can cancel them. Okay, which give you 1 over 2 at the end. For this one, this time you just have to multiply by a suitable factor so that they have the same, okay, denominator. Just like this. Okay, and then you will have 8 minus 9 over 24h plus 3, so which give you at the end negative 1 over 24h plus 3, like this. For this one, this time you just do the same. Okay, so you have to times 3, and for this one times 3 plus 5. This one you have to times 2. Okay, so once you put them together, you have 3q plus 10 over 6 3q plus 10. So again, you can cancel them, okay? And at the end, you have 1 over 6. Okay, for this one, this time you can see that they have different items. So you have to have it in this way so that you can put them together. Okay, like this. And then for this one, you just have to do it like what you have done so far. Okay, so like this. Make sure that you know when to combine them together. Actually, there will be the bracket, and it is very common for students to forget about the bracket. Okay, so you make the mistake there. Okay, if you do not make this mistake, you should have 3x minus 1 over x times x plus 1. Okay, this is 11C. Okay, so it is about substitution. So you basically just put it back, okay, for this one. So you have y equals to 6 minus 4, which is 2, okay, like this. For this one, m is equals to 1, n equals to 8, so you have a equals to 4 plus 16, which is 20. For this one, you have z equals to 5 over, and then 10 here, minus 1 over 4 here. So you have z equals to 1/2 minus 4. Okay, like this. So you have 1/4, okay, at the end. And for this one, the same applies. So you have to put it back. Okay, like this. So you have h equals to here, like this. So at the end, you have 1 over 5. Okay, and then for this one, 7 here equals to 1 plus 2y over 3. So once again, you just like solving the equation. So you have 20 equals 2y and y equals to 10. Okay, and for this one, you have 100 equals to a over 1 minus 1/2. Okay, so basically you have 100 over a like this, and then you have 50 equals to a. Okay, reverse, okay, the position. Okay, make sure that you know it. For this one, you have to find out p. Okay, so you just have to put it back. As you can see, I always use the bracket. Just make sure that you use the bracket. Okay, and you have p equals to 43. For q, okay, the same apply. So basically, the answer should look like this for q. So you put back the value 1 by 1. You will know that q equals to 1 over 4 plus 16 over 16. So you have q equals to 1 and 1/4. Okay, this time you have 3 and then 4 here. Y equals to 4 plus 2y. So you have 4 here, and then you have 12y equals to like this. And then you have 12y minus 2y equals to 4. 10y equals to 4. And y equals to 4 over 10. So you can simplify the term by using 2, so you have y equals to 2 over 5 at the end. For this one, the value, okay, this time you can see you substitute it back, so you have 24 over 3 plus 3, okay, so that is why you have 8 plus 3, which is equals to 11. Okay, for this one, I hope that you can see that this is equals to 4. So if you reverse the order a little bit, so you have this one, and then you have x squared plus 2x minus 1 equals to 6. So based on this one, you will know 6x plus 12x minus 6. If you take out the common factor 6, then you have this one, and now you can see it. This is equals to 6 times 0 equals to 0. Okay, for this one, now you know that P equals to 2 times 12 plus 6. So P equals to 2 times 18. So P equals to 36. Okay, here no true net is here because no true net is given. Okay, and then this time if you have P equals to 17 over 2 equals to 2 times x plus 7 over 4. Okay, and then you are going to solve this one. So you have 17 equals to 4 times x plus 7 over 4. When you remove the bracket, you have 4x plus 7. So you have 10 equals to 4x, x equals to 2.5. Okay, for this problem, you are going to change the subject to be the item in the bracket. Okay, so that means this is separate from it. So this is the simple idea. Once you only have one object on the left hand side, then this is what we call the subject, and that's it for the question. Okay, so for question 2 here, you would like to have n to be your subject, so you can multiply n to another side like this, and then to have n equals to 360 divided by e, and then that's it. Okay, and then for this one, remember I have told you we want to have the bracket, this one in the on the left hand side. So now this one is on the right hand side. We just reverse the order. Then you have 5p equals to m plus 2, p equals to m plus 2 divided by 5, like this. For this one, you want to have y to be your subject, so maybe you can just put z and x together. And now you have the negative 8, so maybe you have negative 8, y equals to z minus 7x, and y equals to z minus 7x divided by negative 8. Normally, we do not want to have the habit of negative sign here, so we will just do it in this way. So you have 7x minus z divided by 8. Then for this one, you are going to have s to be the subject, so maybe you can put the 4 to another side first. So you have 4h equals to p minus q times s, and then actually 4h divided by p minus q equals to s. That is not done yet. You have to reverse the order like this to complete the work. For this one, you can see that r is inside the bracket, so you need not consider it first. You just move the 3 to another side, and n over 3 equals to r minus 4. So you have n minus 3 plus 4 equals to r, and reverse the order again. So you have n over 3 plus 4 equals to r. Okay, this time you want to have c, so maybe you can just do the first step, which is like this. And then you have b plus c equals to 1 over a, and c equals to 1 over a minus b, like this. And I know some students, they want to do it in this way, okay? It is still fine, okay? And it is still correct, but what we expect should be the color in black, okay? In black. Okay, this time you can see n here, okay? So basically we just do it like this. You have the cos into like this. And then you have 5 plus 5m equals to 2n minus 6. And then you have 5 plus 5m plus 6 equals to 2n, and 5m plus 11 equals to 2n, and actually n equals to 5m plus 11 divided by 2. Okay, for this one, you can see now b exists in both left hand side and right hand side, so you have to put them together and then do factorization. Okay, and now you can see b actually equals to 3a over c plus 1. This time you can see k is in the denominator as well as the numerator. So just do the expansion first like this, and then you put the term with k together. So you have 2k plus hk, and then take out k, okay, factorize it. So you have k equals to like this, and then k equals to 4h divided by 2 plus h. For this problem, you want to make h as your subject first, so you have v equals to pi r square h, and then h actually equals to v over pi r square. And now you want to find out the value of h. Given that you know, okay, what you have will be like this. You have 308 over pi will be 22 over 7 times 7's square. Okay, so that is why after the calculation you have the value to be 2. Okay, for this one you want to make x to be your subject. Okay, so you have to put the term with x together first. The first step, expand the bracket and then put the x together. So you have 2x minus 3x here, and then 2y minus 4, okay? And then you have negative x equals to 2y minus 4. X will be equals to 4 minus 2y after you divide by negative 1. Okay, for b, okay, you can see that actually x equals to 4 minus 2y. For the new x, okay, actually that will be 4 minus 2 and then y minus 1. Okay, so you have 4 minus 2y plus 2. Okay, that means it is equals to 4 minus 2y. This is x plus 2. Therefore, the value of x increase by 2.